Hi, I bet you've never seen one of these before. As you see, it's a Starchaser 4000. It's actually a disco light controller from way back in the 70s, 80s. I used to have one then. I managed to pick this one up from Facebook. My intention is to show you what it can do. Let's have a look at the controls. This is the speed control. Obviously it varies the speed at which the lights switch on and off. These next two here, I'll be honest, they are for audio input. I never ever used them, so I can't tell you exactly what they were for. These four are the pattern switches. We'll come back to them in a minute. These three are the function switches. Come back to those. And this should have a blue knob on it, but as you see it doesn't. It's a dimmer for the lights. The four pattern switches were quite clever for their time. Each switch had its own pattern, but what you could do was by using one or more switches, you could change a combination of patterns. It was actually easier to see it working than to describe it. The blue switches are very clever as well. This is reverse or auto. As the name suggests, if you put it in reverse, if the lights were going from right to left, it would then change them to left to right. The inverse switch inverted the lights, so instead of having one light running along as such, it would change it to one space running along. Or to put it another way, instead of one light going on and off, it was three lights on and one going on and off, moving along. This last switch was really clever, because in crossfade, the lights would dim up or down according to what the program switches were set for. But if you put it in flash, it was the equivalent of a strobe. The lamp came on for a very short time. Again, it depended upon what the speed control was set for. As I said, I got this unit from Facebook. Let's turn it on. It does nothing until you give it a program to run. Oh, switch 4 doesn't actually do anything. Switch 3 does actually switch, but as you see, nothing happens. Switch 1 also switches, but again, nothing happens. Switch 2, however, actually does do something. And if I drop the speed down, you'll see it changes speed. The thing about this particular unit is that this speed switch, it's very tough. It was never like that. And likewise, this dimming switch, it's also tough and hard to move. I honestly think that the seller of this dropped it and doesn't want to say anything. I was actually going to make up some mains lights and connect it to this to show you how it works. But as you see, unfortunately, this unit isn't very good. If you're good at electronics and want to buy it, please send me a message. If you're wondering how it connects to the lights, that's easy. It had for its time a standard 8-pin connector. You plug in your first light box or set of lights, and then you plug in the next set into the first set. It's not like DMX, all lights will do the same pattern at the same time. That's how it worked. It was just 4 channels. But as I said, for its time, it really was good. It's a pity this one's in a bad condition as what it is. I would like to have shown you. Not to worry. If you like this content, a thumbs up would be appreciated. A subscription to the channel, which is free, would be great as well. If you'd like to show your support for the channel, please buy me a coffee, link in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.